They are. No, it's like, we're okay. Mavs won. Hopefully Stars win tonight. I've been drinking all day, and so we're drinking during this conversation, so it's like, all right, that's who you get.
See, I'm actually doing those South Korean things, which is actually kind of like... Okay.
You already spilled one drink, so it's like...
that has nothing to do about being drunk.
No, you did spill one drink, so it's like, you're
Okay,
one drink or less us.
So the South... Oh, first of all...
First
thank
of
you.
all.
All right, so who is this?
Thank you for welcoming us to another episode of Buddy's Booze Banter, Unfiltered Conversations. I'm Rick.
I'm Michael, the drunk one, I guess.
I'm Alex, the producer.
So this is kind of interesting because, we talked about drinking all day long. And
All right, so...
I started actually, purchasing these things from South Korea. And you can get through Amazon, which is very limited, though. Mind you, very limited. And apparently...
You're limited?
It's like I got to explain like ABCs.
I'm
1,
just
2, 3s.
asking a simple question where our fan base is asking.
All you have to do is listen to what I'm saying.
Why would I want to do that? Nobody else does.
Then you wouldn't have to ask fucking questions.
All
so,
right. Would you rather me be quiet?
Well, sometimes.
You can't pick and choose. It's either you get me or you don't.
Apparently not.
I know.
There's sometimes you don't shut up, and there's other times like, will you say something?
Well, because we hear you go blah 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 blah, and so I got to need to talk.
Here we go. Yes, folks, it's my fault. So,
Granted, did you hear that? Did you hear what he just said?
That was tongue in cheek, just fine.
It was. It's my fault.
So it's a Jello type substance, and they say that like take it before you drink, and then one after you take. Literally,
Those are like Jello shots.
It is. But apparently, the next day, you are going to be like flying high, being good, no hangovers, no issues. You're not going to be laying in bed forever.
So have you done it?
Of course I fucking did it.
And?
Alex, what did I tell you the first time I did it? I text Alex.
Oh, my God.
No.
We get the bull.
No. We were doing our podcast, and he was like, there's one thing specifically about me was I drink early, and if I don't continue throughout the day and then crash...
I started early, too.
It hurts.
Yeah, I'm an early
so it really does hurt. But I took one after we did our podcast on Cinco de Mayo, and I texted him. I was like, dude, this shit works. Literally.
Oh, yes, I remember now.
Literally within minutes, that horrible...
It worked in what way?
The horrible feeling that I had, that I was like dragging my ass, gone.
Yeah.
Gone. So
you're not dragging your ass now?
No, I'm definitely not dragging my ass. Because I've already had 2 today. So
you only had 2?
My point, well, you don't want more. What the fuck is point?
I'm just asking a question.
So they say that, before or after or both.
You're in politics, aren't you?
You
didn't even answer that because politics never
afterwards. So,
okay.
Which when it comes, I'm actually taking about 2 or 3 boxes to Dominican Republic when I go, because I really do not want to be sober the entire time.
It's like you're in an all-inclusive. You can drink all you want, so you don't have to worry about.
I want to take that Jello things and make sure that I'm like fucking drunk all the time, and I never feel bad because I don't need the hangovers. So, but anyhow, bottom line is,
and if you are, who the hell cares?
Well, I do, because I can't be functioning.
And who the hell cares if you're not functioning?
Me.
And again, who cares?
See,
that's my point.
If we really want to go back onto the whole aspect, is like how much of an individual
you found a thing that just like gives you the no hangover thing.
Well, it's not I found it. Obviously, other individuals found it. And a lot of people who actually visit South Korea and their friends always ask, "Get me a box of that shit," because literally it comes in boxes like 20. And let me tell you something. It does work. And my point being is like, that means you can party some more, have a good time, enjoy life. Fuck y'all.
And that means nothing because you can still do it regardless. You might have a little hangover afterwards, but it's like...
But I don't feel like shit.
Alex, have you ever taken this stuff going to Vegas?
I'm ready to do it again. No,
have you had a good time?
In Vegas?
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah,
I
that's
will
a good
gift
time.
that to you.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll try anything once, sometimes twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And maybe you should try it too.
Maybe it's like I will change my attitude, but it's like you're trying to say something. It's like,
please
oh my
change your
god,
fucking attitude, please. I beg you, God, please have him change this fucking attitude. Anyways,
please
folks,
change my attitude. I got the best attitude ever.
Wait,
Oh my god!
all right, so folks, I mean,
I'm still the greatest.
yeah, well,
you're great.
I know I'm great.
because he receives text messages from fans that he's done
I
for 40
do.
years.
I get all kinds of fan mail. Y'all tell me the fan mail y'all get, but it's like I tell you, my
no,
fan
actually, we
mail
don't, because
love
I
me.
actually receive all mail specifically.
No, you
about
don't.
This, so,
That
but
is
anyways,
just
I mean, let's also talk about somebody else who has a huge ego.
not me.
Yeah, yeah, right. Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, where you are,
So-
I got a big ego.
I don't know if you all have witnessed this because I did. I actually watched it live.
I didn't watch it live. I've just seen clips.
And let me just tell you something. I was a little bit hesitant too because, like, there's a lot of controversy about him with Giselle, and I'm retired, I'm not retired,
Right.
and I lost money, and I do. I mean, there's so much shit that is actually just tagged on him. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna listen to him. And let me just tell you something. I've listened to a lot of roasts. I mean, there's been a roast of Donald J. Trump. There's been a roast of Alex Baldwin. There's been a roast of Justin Bieber.
And Dean Martin used to do a lot of roasts in the 70s, which was awesome.
And you're talking about your age.
Okay, I am. But it's like they were still
and
awesome.
There was a roast, it was, fuck, you lost my thing.
I know I did.
Jesus, fuck.
I'm good at that, aren't I?
Yeah, whatever. But my point being is, like, that's always
comes
been on,
back to
that's
his
always
point.
been on Comedy Central, and that really died down a couple of years ago. But what happened is, like, the individual who is actually involved in the whole comedy scenario things on a lot of different streamings and networks and all that went over to Netflix as the VP. And they've been working on this for several years, and this really is, folks, I think, the catapult to something fucking amazing. It was 3 hours. I kid you not. 3 fucking hours. Now, yes, I mean, you had all the different NFL players on the actual, dais who were not necessarily, like, very comedic, but they tried. I give it. You obviously had
And that's part of the
absolutely
thing.
You had his former head coach who obviously had issues with you. You had the former owner of the Patriots who had issues with the former coach,
Right.
Who all fucking showed up.
Yeah.
Peyton fucking Manning showed up.
Right.
Well, because he's trying to still be relevant.
Well, he
is.
fucking
He's
funny
still
as
trying
shit.
to be relevant.
Well, he's also been involved in a lot of roasts as well in the past because they really. No, he has.
Okay.
No,
Go
he
ahead.
has. I mean, because
I haven't
really,
seen a lot of these.
I have. I love them.
Yeah,
I really
they're
love
funny.
them. Because basically, they say he's fucking stupid. I mean, so he's been involved in them, which really he kind of plays to that fact.
Right.
But I mean, the fact of the matter is, like, for 3 fucking hours, Tom Brady sat there and took it.
That's brutal.
No subject at all was off limits. And Tom Brady and Pretty Boy, he's gay. He cheated on Giselle, or she cheated on him with jujitsu.
Tom Brady is gay?
Well, let me tell you something. The ones on the dais were really kind of like saying, maybe he is.
And it's like, okay, good for him. Go for it.
But he took it. I mean, I love the fact that he just sucked it in. Now,
He sucked
it in.
no pun intended.
That's disgusting.
But I will say this. I will say this, though, folks. I mean, just for the record, yes, everybody who is actually out there roasting, who actually does experience sort of kind of like a comedic act on the dais, does have a fee. They get paid.
No, I got it.
On the flip side, though, everybody who was actually on the dais, Tom Brady wrote a check to their chosen charity. So there's a wash there. So, I mean, it's very important to understand that, he didn't do it because he was simply trying to line his pockets.
And him. Okay.
Is that another one, too?
No, I'm just.
No, we're good. We're
good.
fine.
So,
No,
I
I'm
mean,
just looking at it's all about you.
well, no, that's,
It's all about you.
how did that happen?
It's just all about you. So go
How did
ahead.
that happen?
What happened?
It's
Why is it
all about
me?
him.
Oh, I was gonna say something, but I thought you looked at it already.
I didn't.
Yes.
No, but it's all about him.
So that one's supposed to be him.
So let's just tell the audience. So
I know, but
we're
it's like,
exploring
holy shit.
multi-camera
but no,
angles.
I made the interjection because it's all about. He's trying to make this comment.
Yeah, so what-
and it's like, no, but it's all about him.
Yeah, so what
And
allegedly Rick...
It's like we're all
right,
about
so
him.
what allegedly Rick had done is move two
That one.
cameras facing him on the close-up.
This was me. That was him.
No,
Yeah.
it's all about you.
No, I didn't touch that one.
But it's like, that's what you said. But it was like, it's all about you. So let's just continue our subject that we were talking about because it's all about you. Because it's like, we get the wide thing about me. But
For
go
once,
right
it's
ahead.
not about Michael.
No, because it's not. We know it's all about you. Unless I want it to be about me, and this is not about me.
Can we
because,
get
like,
back on the subject matter?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you to.
But this roast is freaking phenomenal.
It was.
I mean, the first one that
I didn't see the whole thing, but I've just seen clips, and it's just
well,
like,
because you don't have Netflix.
all right, I don't.
He's not, but he's fucking cheap. Let me just tell
I
you.
don't...
I'm cheap.
On your
Oh my God!
Do we-
Please, are you going to go there?
Do
I
we-
am the
oh,
most
God.
uncheap person in the world. I have done so much for everybody else. So
I'm glad I
do
didn't say
not
it.
tell me I'm cheap because I'm just telling you, do not go there.
Can we go back to?
I
any other-
will go detail if you want me to, but I won't.
Can we go on the previous podcast when I said it wasn't about what he does for others?
That'd be
It's
cool if we
about
could.
what. It's,
No, but
it's
he
about,
just called me cheap.
It's about what he does for himself.
Mm-hmm.
He's cheap for himself.
Okay, for myself.
That's
I will not
always-
deny that.
I mean,
but it's just like for anybody else.
We talked about your cars and how Alex was like, why? He's like, because he's like a car whore. I mean, he changes his car every so often.
I think I'm gonna keep this
you change your car every fucking 22 years.
I almost bought a
But
Tesla
I'm
last
just
week.
telling you.
Don't buy that.
I didn't. I wanted to,
I'm
though.
just
I thought about
telling
it.
you.
So
do
don't-
not
so
call
do not-
me
do not-
cheap.
do not.
Because bottom line is, you're gonna lose this because I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna interrupt and all this other stuff.
Do not.
Yes, I might hold a lot of shit for a lot of time or whatever. Don't get me wrong.
It's
But there's
amazing when people take things personally.
Well, I know because you're trying to make me be somebody that I'm not.
It never was about you and others. It was about you individually as yourself. You do actually cheap yourself.
Okay, but I was like with anything else.
Can you acknowledge that?
Oh no, I cheat myself
So
out.
if I'm actually talking about how you cheap yourself,
But no, that's why you were talking about- you said I was cheap.
Stop. I'm saying you cheap yourself, not anything else, just you.
Because I'm
Can
doing
you
it for somebody
can
else.
you accept that?
Because I'm doing it for somebody else. Yes,
I get that, but I mean, you cheat on yourself.
but I'm
you
doing
could- you
it
could-
for somebody
Oh my
else.
God.
So don't call me cheap.
I could pull
Because
fucking wisdom teeth easier.
It's like I don't care.
Wisdom teeth can be pulled.
I don't
fucking
care.
Easier.
I do not care because it's like because the bottom line is anybody that knows me knows me that I'm not cheap.
Have you
Do
realized
I
that the
neglect
last two
myself?
podcast episodes always
Yes,
about
huge
Michael?
Mavs and Stars fans because I have tickets. Because I do have tickets.
Always
So go.
about him.
But I'm just saying it.
I
Do
think
not call.
I'm not sure
do
what-
not ever call me cheap.
I'm not sure
or whatever.
I'm not sure what episode it was. It's like I fucking have created a fucking beast here. I mean,
Fine, go right ahead.
what the fuck? So can we get back to the subject matter?
I don't remember what it is because you called me cheap, and do never call me cheap because I'm not.
I can't wait to see the clip on Instagram. It's gonna be like Rick calls Michael cheap.
So let's. I mean, shit. We're 16 minutes in. Like, let's.
I know. So all right.
in low battery,
Let's,
which
all
is
right.
having
So
a bad-
change the subject to whatever you want
So
to
now
talk
we have
about.
10%.
Yeah, well, that means you have to shut up.
If y'all want me to shut up, I will.
Shut up.
I will never. I will
Okay.
not say a word the
All right.
rest of this episode.
So my point being is like, folks, yes, apparently I should not say that Michael's cheap and he did not actually have Netflix at his home.
You have Netflix?
He
You don't
doesn't.
Michael.
He doesn't, which is fine. I mean, that is not a knock on him as to why he hasn't seen it. He will see it. He can use my account if he wants to. That's fine. But point is, it was a phenomenal fucking roast for 3 fucking hours. First of all, Kevin Hart did a great job in hosting it. Jeff did a great job as the Toastmaster and all that. Although he's like kind of weird. I'm not a real big fan of him. Bottom line is the fucking home run was Nikki Glasser. Now, if everybody doesn't know Nikki Glasser has been on the roast circuit as well as the actual, stand-up comedy for years. And she just fucking home runned it to the point where it's like, I think everybody in that entire dais was peeing themselves, And I just want to kind of do a couple of those outtakes if you haven't heard it specifically. So, can you do the crypto one first?
Oh, you didn't send me the crypto one.
I did. That was the first one.
I have the other one pulled up.
I can't talk anymore, so it's like.
Is it the Tom Brady with this guy here? This guy?
No, that's the lesbian.
Is it this one?
No, keep going. That's the first one.
I'm just here to drink.
That's not the one I had pulled up.
I can't talk anymore.
I have this one. That's not the crypto one. You didn't send me the crypto one.
I did. It's the very first one.
Oh, please.
We went from the best podcast episode.
I know we did because I can't talk anymore.
$100 in crypto. Tom, how did you fall for that? I mean, even Gronk was like,
That's
"Me
the
know
one
that
I
not
have
real
pulled up.
money." Like,
That, by
That's the
all
one I had.
means, was the best ones.
I saw.
I know which one it was. That's on me.
Yeah. Well, I
I don't even have my phone with me. Yeah, that was just a miscommunication.
But the point is, a lot of the actual NFL players, the former NFL players, as well as even his former coach from the Patriots, as well as the actual owner of the Patriots. Now, I do want to clarify one thing in particular, which I really find fucking odd.
Oh my God. I know I said I wasn't gonna say anything more, but it's like, oh my God.
You just
We're
came out,
listening.
so-
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
right.
go ahead.
Can you just turn them off?
Yep, I can.
Thank you very much.
Really?
What the fuck is with Kim?
Turned me off.
What is up with Kim Kardashian? I mean, who the fuck does she think she is to get up there and do a little roast on Tom Brady? And then
I'm still turned off.
get booed off the fucking stage, and Netflix on the actual recorded one cuts it out. But also when she gets offended when Tom Brady gets up there and roasts her and basically says, Kim Kardashian, I appreciate you coming here tonight. She had a hard time. She's really concerned, not because, the roast and all that, but she was really concerned that she would actually have to leave her kids with her former husband.
Mm-hmm.
Which husband?
Kanye West.
You can't hear me now because I'm still turned off.
No, you're on.
No, I'm turned. I was turned. Oh wait,
Yeah,
I was
you're
turned
fine.
down.
Yeah, you're fine.
So, and this is a completely different segue on that. It's like Kim Kardashian is
This is fucking. I was about to say it, but I'm not going to.
Say it.
This reminds
I'm
me.
being. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm not.
It's all you know.
You have our
No, it's
undivided
not
attention.
about me.
No.
They
It is.
just turned it, and it's like they want to try to make it all about me, but it's like it's not. Go ahead. And they're both looking at me.
No, the camera tells that.
I know, because it's like y'all just
All
basically.
three of them.
They gave it to me or whatever.
I know what your point.
My point. No, you turned my point.
That's called crickets, people. Crickets.
See, this is why you can't be the host, bro.
I'm not the host.
No, we
I'm
know
the.
you're not the host.
I'm the big person that's got the big band mail.
Yeah, so
and,
we're-
and it's
No,
like we're gonna get a lot of.
Actually, what they call a sidekick.
I know, but it's like we're gonna get a lot of bad
Supporting actor.
mail for this because y'all are
Supporting.
just trying to
I
shut me down.
cannot wait to see that mail.
I know,
I've asked for that 3 or 4 or 5 episodes of it.
but they'll get it. You'll
Yeah.
believe me.
I can't
we probably
wait.
have
I can't
6%
wait.
video, so let's.
I can't wait.
All right, so
should
go
we get
ahead.
to this,
Go ahead.
clip?
Whatever y'all wanted to say, I'm just gonna sit here and be quiet, and I can be quiet.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty.
I
That
will.
in itself is a joke.
No, I will be quiet.
Where was
I'll just
I?
be quiet and drink.
Where the fuck was I?
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, Kim Kardashian. This is completely a digression. The Kardashians are fucking non-relevant people. I mean, there's been the hoopla about them, attending the Met Gala, and like, all of a sudden they've lost millions of followers. Who gives a shit? They do not add anything to society.
Right.
They're useless. It's just somebody who's actually, again, I get Kris Jenner has done a great job, but you know what? That's fucking 15, 20 years ago. We're done and over with it. Yeah, whatever. No. But anyways, I digress specifically on the fact that Kim Kardashian got offended because Tom Brady came at her, because, yes, Kanye West is a fucking idiot. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't leave anybody with him, a fucking ant, let alone his kids. Seriously? I mean,
I can't say anything, but I'm just doing my emotions.
But
I'm agreeing with you.
Let's kind of go back to the whole Tom Brady roast, because this really is dragging out because Michael won't shut up. I mean,
person I've ever seen in my life. I shouldn't be able to talk to you. I can't even handle it. You should see this up close. It's insane. Listen, tonight there's going to be a lot of jokes about me being like a depraved cum-guzzling slut. And
this is nasty.
I just want to say, for the record, I do have a boyfriend. We've been together for 10 years.
The conversation's at home.
She's got a boyfriend?
He's
Nikki
sitting right
does.
over there, and I want to say publicly, I would shoot you in the fucking face for a lottery ticket to suck this guy's dick.
I mean, folks, Nikki Glasser hit a fucking triple home run.
In
On
multiple aspects.
I mean, she took it fucking home
I
and
would shoot
back
you, but NFL's making
again.
me cover it up. But seriously, Tom,
I mean, you had Kevin Hart pissing his fucking
you really
pants.
are. I mean, you're the
And
best
you had
to
Grunt.
ever play for too long. I mean,
Yeah.
There's
He was just
crazy.
like, but it's like you didn't see him on TV because like Kevin Hart was in front of him or whatever. But
If you can make Kevin Hart laugh like that, holy smokes.
Two Kevin Hart.
Holy smokes.
But I mean, the folks was like, if you have not seen this on Netflix, it's obviously on Netflix. You can actually replay it and all that. I saw it live on last Sunday.
and they're saying it's the best.
Right.
the best
Roast
There's
ever.
no doubt about it. I mean, and when they were talking to the VP of comedy at Netflix, there was like, hey, is this like something that you're going to do again? He's like, we are like on a fucking high right now. Why would we fucking do this? I mean, the bottom line is like you had individuals who are not comedians. The majority on the dais were not comedians at all. And yet they fucking hit a home run.
They did.
Across the entire.
And it's like I said, I have not seen the whole thing or whatever, but it's like from what you're hearing, it's like, oh my God.
And what I do have to say is you got to give it to Tom Brady. Tom Brady has been up and down in regards to some of the issues that he's actually created himself.
Yeah.
You know?
Were you going to say P. Diddy's had the same issues?
Yeah, well,
Oh no, but he
That's a little
but
bit
he
more
got
drastic.
the final say, so he gets to
Rick's
say
like,
a lot
poor
of
P.
shit.
Diddy. He's just getting it in all
P.
angles.
Diddy's just some Diddying. Some Diddying for some boys. So,
But
I mean,
ultimately, his ex-wife is just pissed as hell
Who?
well, I
Brady?
think that's a rumor that
Why?
you heard.
Why is she
the
pissed?
last
because
here we go. You're
I shouldn't
talking
have-
about
that
a
was on me.
rumor.
I shouldn't have asked.
The last rumor that I heard, even after you told me, was no. Actually, she's like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm good. I mean, she's got some jiu-jitsu trainer that she's like pounding
Yeah.
anyway. She gets her shit. You know?
she got pounded by Tom.
No, well, I'm sure she did. They have kids, so I mean, the bottom line is like you got to give it to Tom Brady. I mean, he stood there, he took it. There was only one particular point in the entire roast that he kind of like, hey, especially with Jeff Ross, like don't go there, and that was really about the owner of the Patriots and some sort of like paid massage at some point in parlays. I don't know why.
He's not the.
I don't know
most-
why. But I don't know why he would go there. It's like, dude, he's like fucking 82 years old. Everybody's got to get off.
Right.
I mean, geez.
Are we
Everybody
talking about
has.
the owner?
Yes.
Everybody does.
Well,
Absolutely.
but that was already put in there as a.
But apparently that was the only thing that was a little bit of a faux pas.
Yeah.
You don't want to touch on that one. I mean, everything else, Giselle, I mean, he's being gay. He's obviously deflating the balls.
Tom's gay?
Well, I mean, obviously, even as former player, co-players were actually saying thing.
Well,
The
because
one
Brock's gay.
The one thing that I will say specifically when it came to actual, when Tom got up there and it was his turn to do the roasting, he's like, listen, the NFL went out there And they spent $20 fucking million
Yeah.
to do the investigation specifically on this deflate shit. And basically they came up with
Deflategate.
like,
Deflate.
probably Tom Brady knew about
Tom Brady gate.
the deflator.
Yeah.
He turns around and is like, you could have given me the $20 fucking million and I would have
Right.
told you I fucking did it. I mean, you gotta give it to the guy. I mean, yes, he's trying to get an ownership value in the Raiders, and kudos to him on that fact of the matter. Is like, but I mean, despite all the negativity that you hear and see about him, I gotta love him.
Right.
I mean, I gotta
you
love
gotta.
him. I mean, he is the GOAT. He obviously is the winning Super Bowl
Well,
person.
he is.
We just
of all
lost the
time.
main cam.
I mean,
We
he,
lost the middle one.
I mean,
Yeah.
I love when he got up there and he's talking about Kansas City. He's like, you all think that yeah. Well, it's always like you have the loudest stadium. Well, that's always the case when you have 14-year-old fans who are
Right.
Taylor Swift fans. I mean, you got to give it to him. The boy hit home runs there. So, I mean, bottom line is between him and Nikki Glasser, I can honestly say that is a roast on Netflix that you have got to see. I will continue to play those outtakes continuously forever because, I mean, Nikki Glasser,
Go
I've
for it.
always loved her, but that bitch just took it home. I love it. So, but folks, we do really appreciate. I mean, granted, Michael kind of like digresses there, but I do
whatever.
appreciate you spending some time with us on this
I only
episode
speak the truth.
on Buddy's Booze.
Buddies.
And bed.
I'm Rick.
I'm Michael.
I'm Alex.
Trying to get